All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video, and this is my Vancouver Canucks at Buffalo Sabres post-game recap. The Black Friday matinee is complete. All right, so the Buffalo Sabres lose 4-3 in overtime, and the Vancouver Canucks improved to 12-7-3 on the season, and the Buffalo Sabres fall to 11-10-2. They're still over 500, and they get a point, which I guess is good, but they needed 2 points, and now they got to go into New York tomorrow against the Islanders to end November. And that, we need to win that game. 2 losses in a row, one to Minnesota, 1-0, and now to Vancouver 4-3 in overtime. But let's go over this. The Buffalo Sabres scored 1 in the first and 2 in the third. The Vancouver Canucks scored 1 in the second, 2 in the third for a 4-3. 1 in the first, 1 in the second, 2 in the third. I'm sorry, 1 in the second, 2 in the third, 1 in overtime for a 4-3 victory over the Buffalo Sabres. Goals: Vancouver Canucks 4, Buffalo Sabres 3. Shots: Canucks 22, Sabres 34. Block shots: Vancouver 17, Buffalo 15. Hits: Vancouver Canucks 24, Buffalo Sabres 18. Faceoffs: Canucks 27, Sabres 29. Power play goals: Vancouver 1, Buffalo 0. Penalty minutes: Vancouver Canucks 10, Buffalo Sabres 8. Scoring in the first period at 17:33, it was Buffalo's Bowen Byram, his fourth of the season, assisted by Zach Benson, his second, and it's 1-0 after 1 Buffalo. Then in the second period at 18:12, it was Vancouver's Jake DeBrusk, his seventh of the season, assisted by Suter, his fifth, and Brock Boeser, his sixth. And after 2, it's a 1-1 game. And then in the third period at 5:15, it was Vancouver's Connor Garland, his seventh of the season, on the power play, assisted by Brock Boeser, his second of the game, his seventh of the season, and Quinn Hughes, his 19th of the season, and it's 2-1 Vancouver. And then at 9 minutes, it was Pius Suter, his 8th of the season, assisted by Connor Garland, his 13th, and it's 3-1 Canucks. And then at 13:18, it was Buffalo's Dylan Cousins, his 5th of the season, assisted by Connor Clifton, his 4th. And it's for 3-2 Vancouver Canucks. And then at 14:57, it was Buffalo's Alex Tuck, his 8th of the season, assisted by Dylan Cousins, his 5th, and Zach Benson, his 2nd of the game, his 3rd of the season. And after 3, it's a 3-3 game. And then in overtime at 3:59, it was Vancouver's Connor Garland, his 2nd of the game, his 8th of the season, assisted by Quinn Hughes, his 2nd of the game, his 20th of the season, and Elias Pettersson, his 11th, and it's a 4-3 Vancouver Canucks win over the Buffalo Sabres at the KeyBank Center in downtown Buffalo. Penalties in the first period at 7:29, it was Vancouver's Eric Brandstrom, 2 minutes for hooking. And then in the second period at 5:14, it was Vancouver's Kiefer Sherwood, 2 minutes for tripping. And then at 9:41, it was Buffalo's Yuri Kulik, 2 minutes for roughing. And then at 15:06, it was Vancouver's Vincent Descharnay, 2 minutes for high sticking. And then at 19:09, it was Buffalo's Owen Power, 2 minutes for interference. And then in the third period at 1:05, it was Vancouver's Elias Pettersson, 2 minutes for cross-checking. And then at 4:23, it was Buffalo's Dylan Cousins, 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike conduct. And then at 4:23, it was Buffalo's Dylan Cousins, 2 minutes for holding. And then at 15:46, it was Vancouver's Teddy Bluger, 2 minutes for interference. And Ukko Pekka Luukkonen stopped 18 of 22 shots and a .818 save percentage. That is not a good save percentage at all. And if I was a goalie, I would not want that save percentage. And the Vancouver Canucks, Lankinen stopped 31 of 34 shots and 9.912 save percentage, and he played 63 minutes and 6 seconds. Ukko Pekka Luukkonen also played. He played 63 minutes and 40 seconds. So, the Buffalo Sabres lose back-to-back, and now they got to go into New York tomorrow and beat the Islanders and try and stay in playoff contention. The New York Islanders, as of right now, come in at 8-10-5, and the Buffalo Sabres come in at 11-10-2. And we need to win this game. We need to win this game against the New York Islanders. We did get a point against Vancouver in the standings, so I'll take the point because we didn't get any on Wednesday. So I'll take the point. But we need to win in New York and then get ready for our 5-game homestand to begin November, which begins on Tuesday, or to begin December, which begins on Tuesday, December 3rd at home against KC Middlestat and the Colorado Avalanche. So guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. Stay tuned for my Buffalo Sabres at New York Islanders preview. Also, stay tuned for my Rutgers Scarlet Knights at Michigan State Spartans preview. The Spartans win; they're bowl eligible. So we need to beat Rutgers to be able to play in a bowl game. And also stay tuned for my San Francisco 49ers at Buffalo Bills pregame. That's going to be a snow game. Buffalo should win that game, especially because the San Francisco 49ers aren't used to the cold. So guys, comment, like, subscribe. Go Sabres. Off to New York.